Hi there, it's Chris van der Kerk here. I'm busy with the video for the Kgalagadi and Central Kalahari Eco Tour for 2020, which will happen in April, just before my Serengeti tour. And I would like to go through the route with you, make you understand, or help you to understand exactly what we're doing and what the plan is, and orientate yourself a little bit towards the tour itself. The tour will be basically a tour of Central Kalahari Game Reserve. We will be entering from the east, from Rakop side. We will do anti-clockwise down to the Kari Gate, and then up to Gansi, down to Mabuasubi and Kgalagadi. The tour focus is really to get away from the hustle and bustle, and then also to see the animals in the area when we are out there. The animals during the April period is really very good when you go to Central and Kgalagadi. It's still green after the rainy season, so you have a nice abundance of animals that should be around. It's also green and not very dusty, so your sinuses do not complain as much, and it's really a lovely tour. This picture, people have asked me about this picture, and this one was taken in Central Kalahari at the Passage Valley waterhole. It was last year in August that we took this one, and it's actually a sad story. It's a bit of a tearjerker if you don't mind. This is a brother and a sister line. They were down at the waterhole when we arrived there, and together with them, their mother was there as well. Now you can see this young male is getting on with life a little bit. He's probably close to about 2 years old, and that means it's his time to leave the pride. And as I sat there and I was looking at the whole scene playing out of me with the 3 lions, I could see him very affectionately go up to his mother and rub against her, and she's constantly pushing him away, and his sister is there just to give a bit of support. But you could clearly see that she was busy distancing herself from him. She cannot take him back to the males. The alpha male will kill him, and therefore it's his time to move on with life. So we were sitting there and we were seeing in real life how this thing was playing itself out. So today, this youngster, when I go back there, is likely nomadic, looking for his own group of females to start his own pride. But yeah, that was what this picture was about. It was at the Deception at Passage Valley waterhole. So what is the tour about? This is the page on the website. You can go in and have a look at it. And it's basically an 11-day tour, and I'm linking Central Kalahari Game Reserve with Mabuasubi and Kgalagadi, just because they are very similar and because it is going to be a really nice trip. If you want to get away for 10 days, just to get out, clear your mind, detox your body a little bit, detox your mind a little bit, sleep a bit better, listen to the sounds of the bush in the evenings, then this tour you will absolutely love. Not a lot of people around there, so you see one vehicle, another vehicle, and that's about it. There's very few people around. We start our tour at Bluerhino Sanctuary, and we'll have a look at the rhinos, and I'll tell you a little bit more about rhinos and why they are being poached, and give you a bit more insight. There's a lot of weird stories going around, but I'll give you a bit more insight on the rhinos. Then we'll go up to Letlakane. We will do our grocery shopping, fill up with fuel, and then into Central Kalahari for 2 nights at Deception. And the day between the 2 nights, we will travel down into Deception Pan, the Letiao River Valley, and we'll have a look at the animals that's around this Letiao area. After the 2nd night, we will go anti-clockwise up to Sunday Pan, Leopard Pan, down with Passage Valley into Passage campsite with Passage Pan, where you saw the lions just now. We'll be in that area for the night, and then we'll do the zigzag down to Piper Pan. Piper, I'm looking to get there a little bit earlier than normal, and then spend the afternoon, the evening, and the whole of the morning at Piper Pan. It's a really nice pan. You camp right on the edge of the pan itself, and it's always good to be there. So from Piper Pan we will then go down to Tower Gate, where we will sleep for the last night. There's a nice drinking hole outside, and very possible that we'll see elephant there. We even saw elephant there last year when we were there. So expect some elephant down there, and then out to Khansi. Khansi has a nice little shopping mall. We can do our shopping and make sure that we catch up with what we need to complete the tour. Then down to a lodge where there's a restaurant if you feel like a restaurant meal. So we'll sleep one night there, fill up our vehicles, do the last bit of shopping if we need something more, and then into the Mabua Subi area. 2 nights in Mabua. Mabua is just one of those iconic places. If you haven't been there, it really is time that you do it. It is getting more commercial, so I'm not sure how long Mabua will still be just the little game reserve on the edge of Kalahari. But we do 2 nights there, and those 2 nights, the middle day we go for a scout, have a look around, visit the different pans, see what we can see. And then we do the eco route. On the way to Nosop we do the Mabua and Nosop eco route, and we sleep at the eco campsite, which means we are exclusively booked out at that campsite for the night. We complete the eco route and end up at Nosop on night 11. That is our last night. The next day you are free to exit the park if you feel like it. Alternatively, book yourself additional accommodation in the park, and you can stay on a little bit longer. That is the basics. If you go down on the page where you've seen the map, the detail of the trip is down there. Departure date 15 April, 11 nights, 8,900 Rand per person. The reason for that is we are in national parks almost all the time, which means we have to pay our park entry fees, our camping fees, the eco route fees. Those things all need to be paid every day, and that is included in your camp or in your Bluerhino cost. So that 8,900 includes all your park fees, all your camping fees, all of that. So we don't sleep outside of the park on this one to save cost. We actually sleep inside the parks, and that makes it a bit more expensive. It's about 2,000 kilometers from Palapi all the way down to Nosop, roughly 2,000 kilometers. Children over 12 would be welcome. If you have someone that's over 6, under 12, then let me know. We can have a look at that. You have to do your own catering, and I'm taking a maximum of 8 guests. Park Sport in Botswana limits me to the amount of guests that I can take there, so I'm going to take a maximum of 8. If I have a bit more interest and I speak to Park Department of Wildlife, then I can maybe make a plan with that, but it's 8 or thereabout. It's not going to be much more than that. So it's exclusive. We are out there enjoying what we do, and it really is about camping in the wilderness, camping in the wild. There's shower cubicles, so we take water, we take showers along, and I'll make sure that there's a shower every night. And we have showers, there's cubicles, there's long drops there, so it's not totally bush, but the campsites are unfenced and just natural. And it's some of the best camping that you can have in Southern Africa is this tour, which combines Central Kalahari and Kgalagadi eco route. Don't worry about any of the 4x4 stuff that you have to bring with. You don't need recovery equipment. I'll bring all of that along. We're going to do a little bit of dune driving as we go from Mabua to Nosop. There's a few small dunes that we have to negotiate. So a little bit of sand driving. I'll teach you something about sand driving, and it's just a lot of fun. I've had people doing this route twice just because it is so much fun to actually do this route. 10 days, enough time to switch off, enough time for your body to detox, and for your mind just to get back to coping with reality that we have out here in the busy city. So join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as I say, only 8 spots. So for 8 people, that's about 4 vehicles. So make sure that you get your booking in as soon as possible. Cheers.